2 games left here. We have Houston minus 3.5 according to Bovada, hosting it's New England's minus 3.5. My bad, everybody. New England minus 3.5 at Houston. And I actually like Houston in an upset here. Now, I'm not going to, one of my many rules in betting is don't bet against Bill Belichick under any circumstances. I'm taking this off my board. I'm not going to bet on the Patriots this week. I think Houston matches up well, and I think Houston's offense and Deshaun Watson specifically is good enough to, I'm not going to say neutralize this New England Patriots defense, but I don't think they're going to be completely throttled by the New England Patriots this week. And I think the Patriots offense, they're struggling. They had their opportunities against the Dallas Cowboys. They couldn't make it happen. This is a little bit of a different New England offense this year, a little bit of a different New England team. Now, they're a one-loss team. They're obviously excellent, but I think a really, really, really good offense, or at least a really dynamic playmaker like a Deshaun Watson will give them problems. And I think Patrick Mahomes could give this offense or this New England Patriots defense problems in a couple of weeks. So will be interesting. But Houston, I like Houston this week as an upset. So if I was going to bet, I would take the 3.5 points. But like I said, my personal rule, never bet against Bill Belichick. I'm not going to do it, okay? So I wouldn't suggest you do it either. From a fantasy point of view, I actually have Tom Brady as a start this week. I like Michel. I like James White, both of them. Analytically speaking, actually, my computers like New England to bounce back offensively. Depending on who's healthy at wide receiver, I think you start Edelman and Phillip Dorsett. I don't love N'Keal Harry this week. I don't love Mohamed Sanu if he plays. I think this is kind of a slot seam type game for New England, and I don't like the tight ends there. For Houston, although I have Deshaun Watson as a sit, everybody who plays New England is projected as a sit in my computers. I would still start Deshaun Watson, but if you're loaded at quarterback, maybe look at the different matchup just because New England has been consistently strong against everybody. Don't love the running game at all for Houston. I think really Will Fuller is the most likely to succeed in this game. I think that Gilmore is going to be locked up on Hopkins. Hopkins will get his. I think Hopkins is good enough to overcome that tough coverage that he'll get. But really, I think it's about Will Fuller over the top. And I don't think New England can bottle him up the entire game. Now, somebody like a Kenny Stills or a QT or somebody like that's going to have to step up, or Darren Fells. I don't like the projections on any of them, so I have them all as sits. But like I said, I think Will Fuller is more likely to score big than DeAndre Hopkins just based on coverage assignments. And then, a guy like Darren Fells is more likely, if they can get into the red zone, Darren Fells, I think, is the more likely guy deep in the red zone to get the touchdown.